Hi, welcome back for another live. I hope you guys are enjoying these lives. And we will be joined by Celina Jaitely in a while. She was seen in season's Greetings.
Hello, hi, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
Very well, thank you so much.
You are doing so much. I just saw your stories live after live. How busy are you?
Don't ask me, I'm going completely crazy, but it is amazing. I never thought I'd be promoting a film in the middle of a global lockdown.
That's quite interesting, actually. Like the power of technology.
Really, it's amazing, isn't it? I never thought that, one day film promotions would be like this, and it's so easy to interact now and reach so many people at the same time. It's absolutely wonderful.
So how have you been? How are you doing during this quarantine?
Good, promoting season's greetings 24 hours a day. It's wonderful. Every time I think of it, that when we were shooting in Kolkata, we had no idea that we'll be promoting a film in a lockdown. I'll be in Austria, you'll be in Mumbai, and someone will be in Kolkata.
Yeah, that is actually but I think it's good way. I think a lot of people have kind of joined you through this medium and have heard so much about your film and are watching your film and are loving it actually.
Thank you so much for the wonderful review, even from you all. And we are so blessed to have such amazing reviews for the film. And I think the credit goes to the whole team.
Yeah, absolutely. I watched the film and I was like, it is like the 15-20 minutes that you, I think it's 45 minutes, and you keep yourself engaged. You're from the start until the end, and the end is so surprising. I was like, okay, I wanted to know what happened next. How did you respond to your mother's big secret? So I think Ram sir should do another sequel for season's greeting, definitely.
Everybody's saying that to him, and so that would be also amazing. But this is the thing. This is a very new genre of cinema, if I may take the liberty of saying so, because it approaches all relationships in a very contemporary manner. And everything is done in a very contemporary way. It's not extremely cultural, extremely modern. It is just the balance in between, which we Indians and our side of the world, Asians, are anyways. So I think that is a very plus point of the film. And Ram has a very unique way of filming.
True.
And I think that is a way that I have not seen. I saw it with Ritu Da. He had a unique way. And Ram is one of those few people who has a very unique way of filming. So that definitely, I think, told the story in a very unique manner again. I'm so glad. Thank you. You liked the film.
I loved it. Actually, I went with no expectations because I was like, okay, what would happen? Because the description was so subtle and so nice, and you're like, okay, a mother-daughter relationship, what could happen? And then when you watch the film, you at the end and like, oh, okay, that was a
time bomb.
Really good. That was really good. How was it being a part of such a beautiful film?
It was a beautiful thing just to be a part of a project like this. It is a massive collective project, effort also. And when you're working with a thespian like Lilette Ji, who comes from this old school of theater, very regimental, very organized. Azhar was making his debut, so he was nervous, but he's such a dignified actor also. Shri Ghatak was the first trans woman to be casted in a trans role in a mainstream film. So ours was a very unique combination of people. And I have never seen Ram getting stressed even once.
Wow.
Yeah. He had such a unique way of dealing and with scenes and with the stresses of making cinema. He was always creative, always extremely involved, even moving the little bell, yahan ghanti idhar se udhar. He was himself only doing everything. So when you work with a person like this, that sort of also gives you the motivation to do that also, that go the extra mile. And I really enjoyed that. We did a workshop few days before we started shooting. And in fact, before we went on floor, we were doing a workshop till 4 a.m. in the morning. And then we woke up, all of us, at 7 o'clock, and was the first day of shoot in an old Thakur Badi in Kolkata. So I think these are experiences which will be very, very memorable.
Okay, so you come back after a long break. So how do you prepare for your character? Like, is it a new feeling, or how did you feel coming back to that set life, coming on the limelight and everything? How was that for you?
That was something that was okay, because I was always doing other work also. I was not doing films, but I was doing other stuff in between. So that was okay. For me, I think the best part was working on a project even before it started. So everything from Ram and I started, banging our heads together much before, from the nose spin to the many rings in my fingers, the way I dressed up, to the way what we were going to wear, the way I was going to talk, the way I look at things. And I'm not a smoker, so I had to smoke in this film also. So I had to get used to doing that. So I had a whole pack of cigarettes before I could, to make it look like I am a smoker.
Yeah.
You can immediately make out if somebody smokes or doesn't smoke, just the way they hold the cigarette.
Yeah.
So even Ram is not a smoker. So both of us got a carton of cigarette, and both of us were sitting opposite each other. We said, no, this is not real enough. I said, Ram, this is the 20th cigarette. He said, no, you make it more real. So this Ram and me are both sitting with a cigarette, and I'm like, oh my God, I have not smoked at all, and I don't know how to hold this. How does it? He said, but this is not natural way of holding. I said, और कैसे पकड़ूं? He's like, put it properly in your mouth. I said, कैसे पकड़ूं?
Oh God.
You need to look very natural, like you've been smoking all your life. I said, hey Bhagwan, ये क्या करूं मैं समझ नहीं. So we ended up with a big carton. And I am telling you, these were non-tobacco cigarettes. These were specially created for the cinema. So they don't have tobacco in them. They are just created, these are props which were specially brought. But still, to get that effect going and everything, it was not easy. And it also made me very sick after doing that scene with the cigarette. It was not easy at all.
But to summarize, it was a good experience. Even learning how to smoke cigarettes, it sounds so fun right now. And
then we did rounds of the Thakur Badi. I must have done at least 500 rounds of the Thakur Badi, so that I look like I was born and brought up there. That is very important for an actor, to be comfortable in your environment. She's coming back to her mother's house, but एक वो comfort level होता है ना कि अपने घर आई है. She's very comfortable in her room, she knows what is where, all those things. So we did. It was a very research-based role. I was very, very involved in it. Thanks to Ram, constantly, working with me to bring out the best in this character in a subtle way, without going overboard कि मैंने acting की.
Seeing you as play the role of a daughter, you could totally relate to that role. You could totally relate to that character, that she's upset with her mother for not talking to her father and everything. So great job there, great job. And seeing you after so many years on the screen is an absolute delight. So
thank you so much.
Totally glad that you did this film. So also this film, before releasing on this platform, it went for a lot of festivals also. Did you attend any of these festivals?
Unfortunately, I couldn't attend any of the festivals, but yes, we received a phenomenal response at a lot of international film festivals. And, we as a team are so thankful, because ours is a very humble project. This doesn't come from karodo rupees ka investment and, some 50,000 technicians from all over the world working on it. This is a very humble project made by few very passionate people who are very passionate about cinema. So from our cinematographer, from Pravatendu Da, and from Ram Kamal needs no introduction. He is brilliant in what he does. To our music director, to our singers. It has been such a brilliant experience, because we worked clearly out of passion. This was not something that we were doing कि ये करोड़ों के 100 crore 100 crore film है, ये है वो है, ये investment चाहिए वो. We did everything from makeup to even smoking that cigarette on the screen to, making love on the screen. Everything was done with great passion because we love cinema. And we all had the same vision for, especially Ram and I, because we come from Bengal. We have this very, we grew up watching, Satyajit Ray films, Victor Banerjee films. These are the kind of films which Aparna Sen, these films played a very a cultural impact on our psyche. So Ram understood that I understood what he had in his vision. Rituda, we come from that background where we grew up watching, besides our regular beautiful buffet of Bollywood cinema, this was a integral part of our growing up. So we all knew that ye film kaise banni chahiye. We had a general idea and we worked very passionately towards it.
That is why it's come out so beautiful. And also you have very openly talked about the time, like a really difficult time that you were in, and how this movie helped you get over it. How is that?
Difficult. To answer it is easy, but to go through it was difficult. Because now it feels like I'm telling a story, but that time I was going through it, and I was suffering a very, very severe depression following the loss of both my parents suddenly, and our son also. So it was not a good time to be going on a set, but I had a lot of support from my director, from my producers, Oritro, Sharbani, Shailendra, everybody. My co-stars, Ledji was phenomenal. Azhar was so understanding. He was so sweet. And Shri Ghatak, my God, amazing to work with her beautiful woman, great actor again, very, very sensitive. And these people helped me carry through. And I think in a way, Kolkata and shooting Season's Greetings, a tribute to Rituparna Ghosh, rescued me from a very dark place. I wasn't over my depression, but it rescued me and helped me carry it through the worst part of it.
I hope you're feeling better now.
Yes, I am in a much better place. I'm off medication. I'm happier, and I'm in Austria. Spring has started, so everything is blooming. Nice. The flowers are blooming, the cherry blossoms are out, birds are chirping all the time. And today, for some reason, it's raining and very, very cold. But otherwise, it's pretty beautiful here, and we are also under a lockdown. So
yeah, I heard actually. So I'll shift the conversation to a lighter note. So how, I heard you telling someone that Austria was in the lockdown before India did, and things were much more serious. So how are you spending your time with your kids and your husband?
Well, I never imagined, as I told you before, I'll be promoting a movie in the middle of a global pandemic lockdown. I'm like, really, Ram, are we really doing this? Or Itro, and it's really, we all are in different parts of the world. One producer is in Kolkata, Ram is locked in Bombay, I'm locked in Austria. And we all are doing all other stuff besides promoting the film, like teaching our children. But this has been a great opportunity to teach the boys, because see, they are half Austrian, you see. Yeah. So this was a great, because earlier I never was getting time to teach them much about our cultural, like हमारे जो like Mahabharata, Ramayana, all these beautiful, the Panchtantra and all these stories. So this was a great opportunity besides their school curriculum, which they have to do every day. I was able to teach them a lot of this, and we watch a lot of videos, and I tell them a lot of stories, and they love it. They love stories of Bal Ganesh and little Krishna and all that, and they think they are superheroes, because they are mixed cultured kids, so they are also like soaking. Mommy, do we come from a culture of superheroes? I said, yes, believe me, we do.
That's so nice. So also, people have always talked about your beauty. Even after giving birth to 3 children, you still look the same. I remember you from my childhood to now. You still look the same. So what is your skin routine? What are your secrets?
What are my secrets? I think I would definitely attribute it to blessed genetics from my mother and father. They were two very, very beautiful individuals, both my mom and dad. But I think when you saw me, I had also just started from school. I went straight to cinema, so I was extremely young. I had not even an adult, proper adult yet. So I think I started cinema when I was very young. So the journey has luckily been all throughout different seasons of youth, if I may take the liberty to say so. And I think I also had my children a bit younger, so it's got nothing to do with that. But the fact that I have always been a big advocate of eating and exercising right. I love doing weights. If you build your muscles, especially before you become pregnant, it is very important to be in your best form before you become pregnant. Tab jaake after pregnancy it's easier to bounce back. And this is, I will advise any girl who's planning to become pregnant. Postpone it for 1 month and 2 months. Work out on your body, top up with all vitamins, eat great food, and during pregnancy, avoid sugar. It is so important to avoid sugar because it plays a very important role in what's going to happen the moment the baby comes out. All sorts of things come into your body after the baby comes out. Like, ये कहाँ से आया? ये तो मैंने कभी नहीं देखा था पहले. I used to tell my head is falling. What is happening? It never fell down before. But if you eat right and you so these all the things which will anyway come with pregnancy, they will be cut into half if you keep yourself fit always. You have to make fitness a lifestyle.
True, I think that's really like a really good tip. Fitness needs to be there. And during everyone's at their home, they can do a lot of things. How are you taking care of your fitness right now?
Most of the time, so I'm just climbing up and down the stairs to my office and down for all the IGs and all the press work. So that is definitely keeping me very fit. I do a lot of Surya Namaskars. I do start my morning by doing at least 108 Surya Namaskar, which is equal to running for 1 hour on the treadmill. So that is something. If you can even incorporate 20 Surya Namaskars first thing in the morning, especially at home where it's not easy, though I have a gym set up and everything, but kabhi enthusiasm nahi hota hai. Kabhi the baby is awake in the night, you don't want to first thing. Kabhi you have an important Zoom meeting early in the morning, so it's not possible. So I think the best thing is yoga. You do your 20, 30, 108, whichever level you are at, Surya Namaskars, and you're sorted, for the whole day, you're sorted. And if you do it on an empty stomach, it's even better. And drink hot water after that, so it affects even better to your body.
Okay. I will just request all the viewers to drop in your questions. In the meantime, I'd like to tell you that I am from CMS also. Like,
Jai Jagat to you!
Yeah, I miss it. I miss Jagdish Gandhi's speech a lot now. Do you would you hear it or would you ignore it most of the time?
I think I love him very much, but I always, whenever I meet him in Bharti ji, I always say, sir, you're speaking for too long. We used to faint when speeches would go on and on. But CMS taught one thing. Today I work with United Nations as a Goodwill Ambassador, and I think the first roots of those were sowed into me by all the peace prayers, which we used to get rather fed up of in school. But all the peace prayers, all the international school days, international student days, the international exchange programs that we did, I think that played a very important role in becoming a public speaker and a global person. And even the theater that we did in school, I think that all these things were very, very positive, except Mr. Gandhi's very long speeches. And I still tease him, but I learned a lot from CMS, and I'm so happy to meet a fellow Jai Jagat.
Jai Jagat, oh God, that's been so long since I've said that. Rishabh has asked, Celina, what's your connection with Afghanistan? He's asked this like a billion times.
Rishabh is a wonderful, wonderful fan of mine. He has been a devoted fan for many years. a well-wisher. I would rather now call him a well-wisher more than a fan, because he has been there for many, many years. He's from Indore. I've never met him, but I hope one day I will meet him. He's been there for every live. He's been there all through all the ups and downs last few years, and sent very wonderful messages all the time and everything. So it's very happy to have people like this in my life. I would like to say that in the 1920s, there was a big insurge of Afghan refugees who came to India when the monarchy was dissolved in Afghanistan. And these were all the modern Afghans, and who had converted to Christianity, some of them, who they especially from big cities, a lot of them migrated to different parts of the world. And one of them was my great grandmother. She came to India, and they were refugees, but they were from a very highly educated. In those days, she went to study medicine abroad, and she was one of the first doctors in our side of the world, lady doctors. I'm taking great grandmother, and she was Afghan. And my great grandfather saw her and fell in love with her, and that's the Afghan connection. So I am part Afghani. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Mitten has asked, when can we watch you in a different role, like a serious historical role? Would love to hear some serious dialogue delivery from you.
If you want to see serious dialogue delivery, please do watch Season's Greetings, a tribute to Rituparna Ghosh. I think you will see me like you've never seen me before. As for a period film is concerned, I myself would love to do a period piece. I'm looking for the right script. It has to be the right sentiment that shocks people. I love the shock element, like Season's Greetings had a very big shock element. So definitely to do a period piece which would have a shock element would be great. And if you really want to see me in a serious role and see me as to see the real actor within me, then I would definitely say that watch Season's Greetings. It's streaming now on ZEE5 Premium and ZEE5, by the
way. Okay. Ibrahar has asked, can you talk about how your hair is so thick and silky?
Well, I grow it myself, so so I think it's just in general a good lifestyle, healthy lifestyle. It is important. These factors play. I inherited some very good hair genes, I guess. I come from very hairy family. Everybody's born with a full head of hair.
Yeah.
So that is definitely the case. And I think overall, when you maintain a healthy lifestyle, the outcome shows on every aspect of your human body, on your skin, on your hair, on your overall fitness. So definitely these things matter. So I would say work on it. And yeah.
Thank you. Sachin has asked, what would you prefer, acting in a web series or a movie?
I think I would prefer a web series, because there is a lot of continuity in a web series. There is a opportunity for you to remain connected longer with your audience. I love cinema, films as well. Films have their own beauty, own charms. I'm never going to give them up. Neither am I going to, choose web series over a film or a film over a web series. Yeah. I think all work is worship. In German, we have a saying here which says, Alle Arbeit ist Anbetung. That means all work is worship. For me as an actor, जहाँ से भी अच्छा काम मिल जाए, उस दिन खुदा ने थोड़ा मुस्कुराया आपकी तरफ. For me that is the thing. काम अच्छा होना चाहिए, वो वेब में हो या वो थिएटर में हो या पिक्चर में हो, doesn't matter. हम चले आएंगे मेकअप लगा के काम करने.
Okay. Rega or Rage? I think it's Rage. So Rage by DK Closet.
Okay.
Yeah. She said, Season's Greetings really touched so many hearts of our LGBTQ community. Thank you. She's just appreciated your film. And lastly, I think I would want to ask, when are you coming back what next project are
So
you
first
doing?
and foremost, I want to congratulate Rage Decloset. They've done Inder and Ashish have done such a wonderful job. I know them very well. They've done such a wonderful job with the LGBTQIA community. They are people behind helping lots and lots of people in their personal struggles. So I want to congratulate them, and they are wonderful people, and I love the clothes from Rage Closet. They're absolutely amazing. And what was your next question? Which is your?
When will we see you next? In which movie, or do you have any projects?
Honestly telling you, I have made a very conscious decision not to do a factory turnout of films. This is made in India, not made in China. So I'm not going to do made in China. I'm going to do made in India, and I want to do it right. I want to do it special. Even though I am reading and going through a couple of scripts, I'm not sure when I'll be doing the next one, but it will be something that you all will absolutely be fascinated with. It will amaze everyone. That is for sure. It may even be a period piece. Let's see. So that's all I can say right now. I need your blessings to be able to continue the journey I started with Season's Greetings. And because Season's Greetings is like a new debut for me, with the amount of praise we have received from all critics and all the audience so far who've seen the film. The film has touched many people's hearts, and I want to do cinema like this, which touches people's hearts in a positive way, makes them happy, makes them full of joy, and leaves them surprised, which also Season's Greetings does.
Yeah, we hope to see you soon. Lastly, if you have, what message would you want to leave to the people who joined you?
Well, I would like to say thank you for being here, all of you. You all are wonderful. Thank you for giving me such a warm welcome back into the films. That is definitely heartfelt. I have so much gratitude for that. I want you all to go watch Season's Greetings, a tribute to Rituparna Ghosh. It's streaming now on ZEE5 Premium and ZEE5. To leave a message on at Celina Jaitely Official, that's my Instagram ID, and tell me how you like the movie. And stay safe, be at home, and listen to what the government has to say. It's for your own protection. Let's follow the rules. Let's be one and fight this together.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for those kind words. I hope to see you again in some movie, and hope to meet you soon as well.
Absolutely.
And please take care. And
thank you so much. Take care. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye-bye. So that was Celina for you guys. If you have missed any parts of this live, you can come back to check out our YouTube page and check this live. And we're doing live every day, guys, so please come back for other lives as well. And hope you like this live, and thank you for joining in, and see you tomorrow. We have a live with Lisa. So bye, take care.